Organics, we've talked about the two of you. But let's be honest, in this part of the world, you don't just marry a person, you marry a village.
Let's talk about in-laws. How does a man protect his marriage from external interference without becoming the villain in his own family?
Jessica, this is where many big boys fail and only grown men succeed. The secret to handling in-laws is a principle I call the one voice policy.
The one voice policy, that sounds like a government decree.
It is, because your marriage is a sovereign nation. Listen, the moment you get married, you become the border control officer. If your mother or your sisters have something to say about your wife, they shouldn't say it to her, they say it
To me, to you.
And if her parents have an issue with you, she deals with them. You protect her from your family. She protects you from him.
Oga, you know how our mothers are.
If you tell her, Mama, don't talk to my wife like that, she will start crying and say you've changed because of that woman. How do you handle the emotional blackmail?
You handle it with respectful firmness. You don't shout. You tell her, Mama, I love you, and you are the queen of the house I grew up in. But in this house, there's only one queen, and I chose her.
If you disrespect her, you are disrespecting my judgment. The mistake men make is they go and tell their wife, my mother said you can't cook.
Why are you a CC carbon copy of a bad message? Keep the fire to yourself, quench it, and tell your wife.
My mom loved the food. Keep the peace while you deal with the root.
Wait, so you're advocating for holy lies?
I call it diplomatic filtering. And Oga is a diplomat. If I tell my wife everything my sister said in the village, I am building a war zone, not a home.
But Jessica, let's flip it. Women also make a mistake here. They sometimes use the in-laws as a court of appeal. Every small fight, she calls her mother or your mother to report. That is how you invite interference to dinner.
Once you open the door for outsiders to settle your fight, they will never leave the room.
Ouch, that hit home. It's true.
We want support, but we end up giving them the keys to the house. So what's the ultimate OGA rule for in-laws?
The rule is this: honor the parents, but prioritize the partner. You can give your parents money, you can give them time, but you never give them the remote control to your marriage. If the in-laws become in-house laws, the marriage is already in the emergency ward.
The border control officer. I love that. Organics, you've really schooled us today. It's about balance, it's about protection, and it's about having the backbone to stand for your union.
Thank you, Jessica. That's it. If you can't protect your wife from a comment, how can you protect her from the world? Stand tall. Be the shield. Stay OGA.
Follow us for more.